about the Bible, all right? The Negroes, Latinos, and American Indians have a rich, rich, rich heritage. We come out to tell them that we are the Israelites of the Bible.
That's right.
All right? A lot of y'all say that you're Christians, but the first Christians were the Israelites. All right? You know what? You're not Negroes, you're not Africans, you're not black. Black is a color. Black don't have anything of rich to it. What is black?
That's not a nationality.
It's not even a nationality. Nor does it pack a language. Yellow don't pack a language or a nationality.
That's right.
All right? But you Israelites have a nationality.
That's right.
The Negroes, Latinos, and American Indians. Read that.
Exodus chapter 16,
23.
verse 23. And he said unto them, this is that which the Lord has said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath.
Right, we was talking about a Sabbath day, meaning the last day of the week. That's why you have weekend is at the end of the week. Saturday, not Sunday, which is the beginning of the week. Come on.
Sabbath unto the Lord. Bake that which ye will bake today, and see it that ye will see it, and that which remaineth over lay up for you to be kept unto the morning.
Right, so the Sabbath day, you're supposed to cook the day before. Cook the day before, like a Friday morning to Friday evening, you cook for the next day. On the Sabbath day, you don't cook nothing. All right? This is what the churches are not teaching our people.
Okay. And they laid it up till the morning, as Moses bade, it did not stink, neither was there any worm therein.
Right, see, back then when they kept food or cooked food before the Sabbath day, the food stayed over the next day, and normally worms would get into your food because you didn't have any refrigeration. But the Most High Spirit was on the stuff, so it didn't decay. Go ahead.
And Moses said, eat that today, for today is a Sabbath unto the Lord. Today ye shall not find it in the field. 6 days ye shall gather it, but on the seventh day, which is the Sabbath, in it there shall be none.
And it shall be none. So on the seventh day, you don't buy, you don't search for nothing for your food. Read.
And it came to pass that there went out
You got a question, Ox?
some of the people
What's your question?
on the seventh day.
What's that? Oh, okay. So you know about the Sabbath day? Sabbath day means, what it means is a seventh day. Sabbath is synonymous with number 7, which means seventh day. Right? So the Most High had commandments. If Christianity is keeping the commandments, then they're breaking the most holiest one, which is the Sabbath day, which is the 4th greatest commandment. Okay? So because of that, that's why we're going over it right now. The Sabbath day falls Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. That's the way, like right now, this is the way God made the earth. When the sun goes down, what do the birds do? They sleep, right? They stop chirping. You don't hear no birds no more. The dogs go down, the cats go down. It's normally supposed to be pitch black, right? But since man came about, made electricity, we staying up 24 hours now. We working 24 hours. Our dogs and cats are domesticated. They're in the rooms. They have 24 hours. But the Most High's days end when the darkness comes in. And it starts the new day. So to keep the Sabbath day holy, it starts from Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. Get it? When you read Genesis, are you familiar with the Bible? When you read Genesis, the first chapter, it tells you, and he made the 2 great lights. He made the sun and he made the moon. These are 2 great lights, right? When he made those 2 great lights, one had precedent over the daytime, one had precedent over the nighttime. He said these will govern the days. So when the evenings come in, will be the new day. Got it? So now, going back to what we're saying, the Sabbath day is a holy day. On that day, we don't cook, we don't buy, we don't have pleasure with our women. It's for the Most High. So what does rest mean? Go back to Isaiah 11 and 12. What does rest mean? I'm going to see if you know. Not putting you on the spot or nothing, but just to educate you.
I'd say probably a deep trance.
Deep trance? What kind of deep trance? Okay, I'm going to read it for you. Go ahead. Read it loud.
Isaiah chapter 11, verse 12. And he shall set up an ensign for the nation.
I'm sorry, 28:12. 28:12.
Isaiah chapter 28, verse 12. To whom he said, this is the rest wherewith ye may cause the weary to rest, and there is the refreshing, yet they would not hear.
So this is our rest. The Bible. We're supposed to meditate in the Bible. That's our rest. Why is it our rest? Look at all this wickedness going on this earth. Do you have a job?
Not yet.
Okay, why don't you have a job? Who you gotta go to get a job? You gotta go to this government, to the so-called white man to get a job, right? Because he owns everything. Let's just be frank. The Europeans own everything, right? You gotta go to him to get a job. Is that restful? Or you gotta put on your suit and tie, go into the job to get the interview? Is that a rest? Can you rest in that? No. Feeding your children or feeding yourself, you gotta have money to do that. Is that rest? You don't have it? Nah, it ain't no rest. See, back then we had everything. Okay? So what I'm trying to show you is these people that's in the Bible have been stripped of everything that they once had. Everything. So now, the Most High did that because our fathers broke the laws, statutes, commandments of God. And now we're paying for that. That's why we went into slavery. You ever wonder why we got to America? We went into slavery based on what our forefathers did. Starting when we left Israel and went into Africa. That was the start of it. Give me Luke 21 and 24. Starting from when we went from Israel to Africa. Then from Africa on slave ships to the Americas. Okay? So this is the only rest we have until Christ come back. When he come back, he gonna redeem us. Those who have ears to hear what we speaking, and take us back to
You need
the
to go.
land.
What time you start work?
Start at 9:30, but I'm going to go over there and get all set up. Eat me something, lay low.
Last verse. I know you gotta go out. Luke 21 and 24.
Luke chapter 21, verse 24.
This is what Christ said. Go ahead.
And they shall fall by the edge of the sword,
They shall fall by the edge of the sword, talking about the Israelites. Go ahead.
and shall be led away captive into all nations.
Into all nations. Where did we end up? In all nations, right? Keep going.
And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles.
Right, so the Romans were the Gentiles. They came in, took all the black babies, all the black women, all the black men, and trodden us down, killed us. Then they changed the images in Israel. They make the images, the so-called people, white people. But they was originally black. That's why Christ had woolly hair. Okay, read on.
Until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled.
So times now have been fulfilled. So where did those people run? Before the Romans got there. Give me Matthew 2 and I think it's Matthew 2 and 6, 2 and 13. Let's find out where they ran. Because every time something happened in Israel, the people always ran somewhere. All right? Read that.
Matthew 2 and 13.
Uh-huh.
And when they were departed, behold, the angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream,
Come on.
saying, arise and take the young child and his mother and flee into Egypt.
Flee into where?
Egypt.
Flee into where?
Egypt.
So where did the children of Israel go? In Africa. Egypt. And then they went farther and farther. That's how they got to West Africa. That map right there, you see how we got it coming out of Israel to West Africa? That's how we got there, brother. That's how we got there. And then once we left there, the slave ships came and got us because we was resting there. But we was breaking God's laws there too. We was breaking the laws, that's why he sent our enemies to us. Okay, I know you can't go.
Push out.
Okay, all right. Shalom, man.
Abanawa Yahweh.
Yahweh.